Good morning, America. Who said that? Robert Williams? Good morning, America. Oh, Vietnam.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams.
Yep, good morning, Vietnam.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Yep.
Well, okay, I don't have a problem. I thought I had a problem. I don't have a problem. Who's going to make this run? That's going to be your job? I don't know how to start it. What are you doing?
I just clicked anywhere. All right, what?
Pin.
There you go. Oh, yeah, that's okay.
Okay. Supposedly I'm supposed to know how to do that, but how the hell? Can't anymore. Okay, this is from D. This is from D. I suppose you're going to want a chair.
No, I have one.
You got one?
Yeah, I've got that little short one.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, okay. Woohoo! And this goes in the pot.
D-E-E?
Yeah, D. Rotten. There was that one.
Thank you.
This check is for my usual 20 bricks plus 4 in memory of Chester and Ebony. What am I reading that right? It's
Chester and
it's light green ink.
this check is for my usual 20 brick plus 5 in memory of Chester and 5 in memory of Ebony. Okay, so Chester was Pam's dog that passed.
Oh, okay.
And Ebony was one of the service dogs that recently passed that we buried here.
Oh, I'm certainly glad you straightened that out. Well, you can have, no, you can't. That's gonna go in here. There. Okay, this is Kathy and Will from Nahant, mailed in Lynn on Tuesday morning, 6/21. Well, it did pretty well to get here today then, didn't it? It's only the next town. What the hell? No, up at that one.
Thank you.
This is darker ink. 2 chicken bricks, please. Kathy and Will from the Hunt. Okay, we can do that. Goes in there, and then this goes in here. And here's the one we've been waiting for. Memsick. If I could just get the envelope open, maybe we could look at it. There we go. 16/8/57. And can you check to make sure if that's the current one?
Okay.
You know, they were giving us 2 at once or
Right.
whatever. This is only a single one.
Okay.
Can you make sure that works out right?
Yes.
You can have that.
Yep.
As a reward. This is Ellen Hobson. It's not back yet. Jimmy? Probably I'm gonna anesthesia and seizures and big hole. There we go. And this is.
Where's Ellen from?
Well, you can't have it. I have to have it back again because it's for chicken bricks and
You gotta write that on
it's written on here. So I have to write it on the envelope. There we go.
Where is she from?
Pensacola, Florida. Florida. 5 chicken bricks, please. Okay. We put that in there. Then we put the 5 on here. I'll put the 5. I usually put that there. And then put that in here, and that's that done. Now, top vet, 3 ingredients that should be harmful to your dog. But they don't tell you what it is. No, see, I got
Scan the
that.
code, yep.
Scan that, and then they're going to tell you that they got to pay them $1 to find out each one or something.
Yep, and you gotta watch this long drawn out video.
Yeah, that's bad. This is what, payroll.
Payroll, yeah.
You can have that one.
Yes.
Ipswich Senior Life. Right for that one too. And then that's that one, and I don't have any more. Okay.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Janine has a couple of packages.
Both of them?
These ones, these are yours.
Oh, those are mine.
This is 11 pounds.
11 pounds.
Believe it.
From Sam Keys.
Yay, Sam.
Yay, Sam. You know, I was just talking about these.
Yeah?
I was just talking about these. God damn it. How did she get the message?
Because you are a hypnosis.
Hypnosis?
And she can
Yes,
read minds.
fresh fruit scent. What the hell? I was just,
What were you saying about them?
somebody was doing something, and I said, you've got to have a packet of handy wipes, or whatever they are. What are these things?
They're wipes.
They're
Yep.
wipes. They're bottom wipes.
Were you here when you said that, or were you out? Were you at the Toyota dealership?
I don't think I was at the Toyota.
I'm trying to think of
That's
where
not
you-
what we talk about at the Toyota dealership.
Well, I'm just trying to
Yeah, no.
retrace your steps of places you've been today.
I don't know. It was somebody that was trying to care for dogs,
Mm-hmm.
and I said this was just a very nice thing to have around. Because whether you had to wipe you or the dog or the floor,
Mm-hmm. It can all be used.
it's very handy.
Are you sure you weren't at the Toyota dealership talking about that?
No, I wouldn't talk about trying to clean the floor at the tail. No, no, it was somebody trying to take care of dogs. But no, I got it.
Okay.
But this is what you take on an airplane too. I mean, they're very handy.
Absolutely.
I think I'd like one in my room.
Well, we can do that.
Well, you know, he spits on the floor. You know, it's all full of doggy food, which then gets glued to the floor. And this would be a quick wipe up.
Yeah. No, wipes are awesome.
Okay,
Okay, you got one
into
more.
that one. Well, that's very nice, Sam. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Is that another one?
Yep, one more.
Those are Janine's. I took my glasses off already. Oh, God. Oh, so, no,
Who's this from?
I don't think it's from anybody. No, not from anybody. I did order a couple things myself.
This might be one of them.
I know. Someday it's going to be very embarrassing.
I was just thinking that.
Oh, it's not today. Okay.
It's not
This
today.
is-
Yay!
This is Advantage.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know who it's from.
No,
No, no cookies. No cookies. No, there's nothing.
Very good.
That's a nice box.
All right. Well, whoever sent that, thank you very much, and hopefully you're watching and you can.
There goes the box.
Goodbye.
Wow, you get a big prize. Oh my goodness. Big prize.
There we go.
All right.
Mm. I'm ready.
Fun. So much fun destroying that.
What are we doing?
Larky's having so much fun destroying his
I'll take that to the
box.
Box.
Nope, keep too many small pieces.
20
I
messages.
bet I can stop it.
Look at that look.
You're like,
He stopped in mid-chew.
what is going on over there, Larky?
Rocky, you want to come over here and say hello to everybody? Get out there so you're on camera.
Yeah,
So everybody sees that you're good and healthy. A big, strong dog. Yay, good boy.
He actually is putting on
He
some
is
weight.
putting on weight. He looks better.
He does
His
look
attitude,
so much
don't eat
better.
that.
All right, Roxy's mom says, hello, Carlene and Lynn. How is Pete today? So, as I said during trainer talk, Pete is doing much better. He still has a fever. He does not have Lyme. They're running tests to see if it's another tick-borne.
You know, did we ever think of the Bigfoot disease?
He doesn't have Bigfoot.
Well, he might have. We might have missed it.
Well, he doesn't, yeah, well.
You know, that damn Bigfoot is a weird thing.
Mm.
And that's where I've run into spiking a temp, and they've been over 105.
Wow.
That's a high, yeah, 105 is high temp. I don't get terribly excited at 104.
Mm.
And he was less than that. He was
He had
was
been
103. So
Yeah.
you know, he got Cadillac care. What is it? Cadillac care? No, I don't know.
No, I think that's right.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that is right.
Okay. Well, at any rate,
Okay.
this Bigfoot.
Which nobody knows
Nobody
why.
knows, and nobody agreed with me for a very long time, but they've eventually decided it's true. I don't know what comes first, because a lot of times I'm sure I would have missed it.
Is it-
Lethargic. They miss their dinner, or they don't eat their dinner, and that's about 24 hours worth. Then they spike that temp, and then the temp falls, and they come up with this big foot. See, maybe he's still coming with the big foot.
Oh, that could be.
And it gets to be one front foot.
It's front foot. That was my next question.
Yes,
Is it
it's one
typically in the
front, but
front
it-
or in the back?
One front foot. And it's only once in my life have I ever seen a big back foot, and I'm not sure that was the same disease. but when I told George about this Bigfoot thing, and it seemed to be all the dogs that were related to the BMW kennel.
Oh,
And anybody with that line, see, we have very little of it now because we're more diluted.
right.
But back when everybody was related to Luna,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yep.
and dogs like that, they all had it.
That's
I
odd.
came down with it, and they all, you know, by the time I got around to noticing it, they all were better. you know, I just began to worry about this 105 temp and the big foot and stuff like that, and it would go away.
And then it goes away
It would go away if
automatically.
you did nothing,
Right,
and it would go away if you loaded them up with pills.
right.
So
Okay.
usually I just ignored it. And then George finally began to call it the Bigfoot.
Did
Yeah,
he, I know that he's had a couple of your Danes. Were one of them related to Lunar in
Yeah.
that BMW line?
Yeah.
And so did he come down with it himself? Well, his dog? Do you know?
I don't know. There was just so many.
Interesting.
One after, it was only one at a time, so it wasn't contagious.
Right.
It was genetic or something. There was
I
something
wonder
with
if the dogs were a certain age.
it could be. They were adults. They were. I can remember one sitting here on the couch, just miserable.
How big did it get?
It was a big foot.
Yeah.
I mean, there's an awful lot that I just don't notice.
Yeah.
You know, I may notice it, and I have the attitude, well, you know, it's going to have to get better or worse.
Mhm.
You know, because if you only get a few symptoms, then you might as well let nature take care of it, because they sometimes do very well by themselves. You know, and I hate to load them up with.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've been that road,
Yeah.
pills and stuff. If we don't have to, you can cure their sore toe and ruin their gut.
Right.
So
Right.
you know, yeah. But it certainly doesn't need supervision by the rest of the world. You know, we're here, we see it. We do what we
We're
do.
aware. Yeah.
We do what we
Yeah.
do, and we have reasons for doing what we do. And if you don't like it, that's just too bad. Go watch the Bears.
Yeah. Crafty wants to know how many times can we enter the contest announced yesterday? Only one time. That is
So you
it.
mustn't pay any attention to the fact that I told everybody to go for it.
One time. We're watching. Only one admission.
Oh, and then what are we going to do with the old things? If we're if we're gathering up names and addresses, we must shred them.
Yes. Yep.
I suggested we just shit on them, and that would be fine if we just use them as pickers.
We could do that. We could do that. Or we do have a shredder and we can shred them. Definitely.
Would the shredder take the cardboard?
The thing eats everything. Credit cards. Oh yeah. That's a beast. Yep. Crafty wants to know how the event was yesterday. It was a lot of fun. We had a really good time. Unfortunately, Carlene did not come with us yesterday.
It was for employees. I'm
Last
not an
night.
employee.
But we are planning on doing them with staff and regular volunteers, and hopefully Carlene will participate on one of them. It's hard. It's, it was 6 o'clock at night.
It's the wrong time. That's my bedtime.
Yeah.
It's tough.
It was a hot day yesterday. It was a tough day yesterday. It was very, very hot.
I run out of gas.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm pretty good in the morning. Why don't you have a breakfast? Yeah, I'm better at breakfast.
I bring you breakfast. But I bring you breakfast. That would be fun, though.
It could be a
Yeah.
very formal breakfast somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know.
After they feed the dogs.
Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
Or giving everybody up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Cut down the numbers. Okay.
All right. Fluffy says, "Oh no, what's wrong with Jim Jim? Nothing's wrong with Jim Jim. He caught his leg in a fence yesterday, and he was so funny. He
still has 4 legs.
Yep. He's fine." Carlene, your shirt you are wearing looks blue, not teal or turquoise. No, it is. I would
It's
say
the
it's
turquoise.
definitely turquoise.
Yeah, I got 3 the same color.
Yeah. Is that the one that's the sunshade?
Yeah.
The sun. Yeah. Yeah. Those long sleeve shirts that I wear are same.
Really? Yeah. See, these are very nice.
Lightweight.
Yep.
You don't feel the heat. It's
The problem is they're $99 each.
You might not.
Well, supposedly these are 100% sunblock.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw the catalog, one of your catalogs. They actually have them with shields for
Yep.
the hands too, that you put your thumb in so that keeps the sun from hitting your hands.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when you put your hand out the window.
Yeah.
Do you know, when you live north of Boston, it's your left arm that gets sunburned. Because you go in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
as the sun is coming up out that left side, and then you're coming home at night, and it's on you still got the same hand out.
Yeah, my brother, who's a truck driver, he's got the farmer's tan, that
Yeah.
one arm,
Yeah.
the rest of him's pale. But he always has the window open and has the arm hanging out, so, yeah. Okay, Crafty says, "Lynn, you mentioned during trainer talk the need to better sanitize toys and other surfaces at SDP. Have you considered an ultraviolet UV sanitizing device or unit?" No, I have not. I wouldn't even know where to look at one of those, but we find that just using a sanitizer, dunking them in the 3 bins that we have in, the 3 wash bins. One's a soap, one's a sanitize, one's a rinse. We're done.
What are you washing?
Oh, just the bowls, the kongs, the
I've always thought you ought to have a proper dishpan down there.
well, we fill the sinks up.
That's
to a
not
certain.
very clean. I've always thought you ought to have a dishpan in those sinks. I don't know why.
Oh, all right. Any progress on the purple harness order from China? No, we have not heard anything from our friends in China yet. I do have to follow up with the tracking of it to make sure it got there, but he's been pretty good about every other week contacting me. Indy Dune says, "Hi, Carlene and Lynn. How was your day? Happy to see Melvin's match news yesterday. Congratulations to all of you. Your hard work has changed another life for the better." Thank you, Indy Dunes.
Do we have a permission to use her picture?
Yes, I do.
That picture?
Yes. That I took that picture.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
You did very well, except you've got a pole coming out of her head. Next time you do that, would you move her over a couple feet so you have the pond?
Melvin was very difficult at having him pose for a picture. He just kept going around her and around her. What I think was going on was they would take Melvin for a weekend and then drop him off on Sunday.
Yeah.
And Melvin was getting angry because he likes going back with them, didn't want to be dropped off here. So while we were discussing going over paperwork, etc., Melvin was a very defiant young man. He was grumbly. He didn't want to stand still. And I'm like, I think he thinks that you guys are leaving him here.
Yeah.
And he was kind of acting out a little bit.
Yeah.
So until he was physically walking back to that car, he was not a
He
happy.
jumped right in.
Oh yeah. He's like, get me out of here. I'm coming with you guys. And even seeing me today when we went to the camp for our meeting, he was like, uh-oh, you're not going to take me, are you? And then he was just happier than happy, going right back with them, hopped right in that vehicle. It was all good. So, yeah, he was funny. He's a funny boy.
They know.
Oh, they sure do.
Well, okay, that's another. I've seen there's one specific trainer that jumps her dog in and out of the cars onto the hot tub where there are pebbles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a stupid thing, but you get one pebble on a hot top and a 150-pound dog hits it, it's going to hurt. So I have that towel. It's red, so I have red carpet for them to get out on. but we should get more red towels. Pull it out, throw it on the ground, and then put the dog. Put it back in the car.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I didn't think
Red
about
carpet.
something like that. We can
They'll find. I bet these people could find
red towel.
red towels. Everybody send us one.
Yep, and leave them right in the vehicle and put them
right.
down. Yeah, because I mean,
That's heavy.
it gets hot. That hot top gets hot. That was one of the things that I was showing Elena because she was showing me her new summer camp area, and I said, well, can you give me a tour on where you'll be in different sections of it? And there are little walkways that she was walking with the dog, and I said, now you need to remember, put your hand on the ground. I said, is it hot? And she says, not bad. I said, then it won't be bad on his feet, but if you touch that ground and it's hot, you make sure he's walking on the grass.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so
You
that
have to
was
think for the dog. There is a letter that Bella's mother wrote. It's at the top of my computer screen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it should go to everybody even considering a service dog.
Mm-hmm. We'll have to make copies of it and put it in that packet
true.
and have them read it right there.
Yep.
And any
Well,
questions?
even if they've applied for a dog,
Yeah.
you got to realize you're adopting another. It's like adopting another kid. I hate to say it, but
It
you know,
is.
You're getting in the car. You got to have some water for them and a dish and
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yep.
It's a whole new ball game.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. They've gone and gotten the cooling mats, the cooling vest, just anything to keep them cool. But we've already planned this is Melvin's area under in the shade, under the
Yep.
tree, and yeah. So
Yeah.
it's good. The meeting went really well. So that's good.
How is she falling?
When she feels an episode coming on, she tells him to brace, and she just leans over him.
Oh.
And she usually comes out of it, and she'll talk to him, good boy, that's a good brace, and then she's, comes out of it.
So she actually hit the ground.
Nope, and if she does start to go down, she can feel it. So
Yeah.
she immediately tells Melvin down, so they both go down gently. She leans upon him until she knows, and she also knows not to get up faster than what she's ready.
Yeah.
You know?
That's very interesting because this is
The whole matching with
Yeah.
them, you were there when we first met her
Yeah.
and said, no guarantees, but we've made great progress, so that's awesome. Yeah. Fluffy says, great minds think alike and are collected, Carlene. Sam K says, I saw on Agnella trying to get a wipe out of a bottled one, so I thought these would work better. Aha, thank you, Sam.
And you were trying to get a wipe out, yes.
Yeah, yep. And Swam said it was a Goldie thing, getting
It was a
those.
Goldie thing, because I just was talking about it.
Yeah. So Goldie's
I
now
think it
talking to Sam.
Oh, shit.
Oh, look out, Sam.
Who once sent us the purple frying pans? That was an ultimate Goldie.
Yeah. Yeah, those are great.
That was-
We still have those.
Do we
Yes.
still have them? Yeah.
Yep, we still have, I have a little tiny one that we would take with us to some of the events that we go to,
Yeah.
just in
The
case.
one egg
this-
variety.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yep. Okay, oh, I lost my place here. Okay. Carlene, just wanted to say thank you for all your great things you do and the animals and people you have helped, so many. I've watched the cams, so great to see.
Good.
All right, and no, I'm not doing that. I've already talked about Pete twice. Penny says, how was the party last night? It went very, very well. We had a lot of fun. Does Pete eat normal meals? He seemed to like the canned food very much. Yeah, the canned food is basically to get the pills inside of him. But yes, he does eat normal meals also, and has been eating them, which has been great.
That's another thing that makes me think there's not that much wrong with him.
That he's eating.
He's eating.
He's
and
not
drinking.
vomiting. He when he gets up, he drinks. It's getting him up to drink. He's like very just laying there.
Lethargic.
Yeah. Fluffy wants to know, how long did the Bigfoot thing last?
It's only a couple days.
And when you spoke to George about it, is it something that you find only Danes have? Has he experienced it in any other animal?
There is no other dog besides a Dane.
I agree.
I don't talk to anybody about other dogs, apparently, because I don't know the answer to that one.
All right, so he never mentioned it then.
No, I don't think so.
All right, Roxy's mom says, in regards to pills fixing the issue, with the fix usually causes another issue. That is what I've experienced
What are you
anyways.
talking about?
Roxy said, in regards to pills fixing the issue, with the fix usually causes another issue, like you said.
Yeah.
When you give a dog a pill, then you all of a sudden have a upset gut.
Stomach.
Yeah. Nosy says, go watch the Bears. Oh my God. Thank you for the first laugh of the day.
You know, the laughs that I like are the ones where people they're reading the Daily Doggie and they're having their coffee, and they hit a line that makes them spit their coffee all over the keyboard. And apparently, this morning's was one of them, or was it yesterday's?
I like the one that yesterday you had your tagline at the very bottom about not all leaves blowing in the wind
Oh,
are
yeah.
UFOs.
Yeah.
That's what got me.
There was another one, though, along about in here about the dot with the circle.
Oh yeah, that was today's.
Approximates
Yep.
another
Yep.
piece of the
That was-
human anatomy.
Yep.
That one, I think, caused a couple of people to spit on their keyboards. And that used to be a thing with people would tell me, oh, when I get 6 or 7 messy keyboards a day, that was good.
Oh, so Dee says we can go to brunch.
Yep,
Yep. Breakfast, lunch, brunch.
yep.
There we go. There we go. No, there is no renovation progressing. I haven't heard from Home Depot. They're still. I'm waiting on them. That's where we stand with it. Any progress with memorial graves for Bentley and Ebony? I have not ordered anything. I haven't had time to even look at it at this moment.
We don't want to get too fancy down there anyway.
Right.
I mean, the big rock was pretty good.
Yeah. Crafty said, did Mary keep Chester's remains, and how are Whit and Martha since his passing? I don't know the answer to that. I'm not going to pretend I know the answer to that.
Who else lives down by her besides Steve?
He was the one that I was thinking of.
Yes, because she may need some food.
I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
I don't know,
anybody-
but I know that Mark has mentioned before meeting up with her if she needed something, meeting halfway. He was willing to do something like that.
Yeah. Well,
So.
keep track of anybody going down to Cape Cod.
Mm-hmm.
We should.
I just talked to somebody recently.
I know you hear it every once in a while, but
Yeah.
something should click.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I just talked to somebody and they were talking about Cape Cod, so that name will come to me. How is Wilson? Wilson's doing fine. I believe I posted pictures of Wilson
Where
just
is he?
recently. Wilson is in Ohio.
How's he doing?
He's doing great.
Good.
He is. He's a typical Dane. Has no concept of personal space or the fact how big he is, so he sits on people's laps.
What's ringing?
My phone. I'm ignoring it. Crafty would like to know any thoughts on breeding plans for Callie and Nessie. Now, we actually looked at them. That's something that I'd like to do maybe on Sunday is re-look at the tribbles
Okay.
like we did
Yep.
with the walking, because it's been 2 weeks since we made our initial list.
Okay.
So we can do that on Sunday. We're leaving Callie and Nessie as it is right now, unspayed, and as they get bigger, we'll make that decision. Oh, Roxy's mom says all service dog project dogs deserve the red towel treatment. Yes.
There you go.
There you go.
Well, there's my diploma.
There's your diploma that we posted the other day. Oh, I'm going to probably say this wrong. Leah? Purple towel, the royal treatment.
No, the red towel, red carpet.
Red carpet.
Red carpet. Good
Hi.
morning.
Hi.
How are you?
You're dressed
Where
up.
would I'm going? No, I'm going to see Colby. Where would the checks be that are in his name?
I have them.
Oh, you do.
Yes, I
you
do.
like them.
Okay.
Broke.
All right. 2 minutes.
Okay.
Is Elena living near SDP? Hope to see more pictures from them. Yes, she does not live that far. Oh, Diane says, Carlene, your hair looks nice. You got a little
look
curl
nice.
in it.
Yes, at noontime I couldn't stand it any longer, and I washed my head in the bathtub, fully dressed.
And
It wasn't easy.
curlers in.
And you put
Then
curlers
put
in?
curlers in.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
I was sure I had fleas in my head.
Oh, jeez. Texas Toast wants to know what's for dinner.
I don't think I'm going to have dinner.
Okay. And Love Husky wants to know, could he be depressed? If you're referring to Pete, the attention that Pete gets, I don't think he's depressed. I really don't. All right, that looks like all that we have for here. I've got to help Janine out momentarily, so we're going to
There
call it a night. Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Say bye. Hi, Wanda. All right, have a good night.